teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal. 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Pass to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Left side Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. No good with the triple.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Fires from deep. The Jazz again can't hit. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
For three, Bridges. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. O'Neal misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Nice move. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to O'Neal from behind the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Now Paul. Paul draws the double. Outside for Booker. And they get it back. Outside Johnson. Suns keep it alive. From downtown. Knocks down the long J.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Conley passes to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovic. Mitchell misses.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Baseline try. And he drops that one in. Booker's got 5 now.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's the fast break. For 3, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got his second basket.
I just love the ball movement.
Conley against Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, the speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
At the line for the Jazz.
And Conley drops them both. And here are the Suns. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Paul. Pulls up, high post. That one's wide left.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Booker finds Bridges. Here's Booker. Ayton with a screen. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
From deep, Conley. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They're up by 8.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Now Ayton from outside the arc. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Booker's got 8 points. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich, that's good.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Outside Booker, fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Mitchell. You know, what we call a smart foul, part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list, because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Ayton against Conley. Gobert with it. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Sees the lob. Tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Johnson passes to Paul. Driving inside. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Back to Bogdanovich. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. 1:16 left in the second. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Gobert finds Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Bridges outside. And there's the drive. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Paul against Conley. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Jazz substitution.
And the first half now in the books. Suns ahead, leading by 7. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Daniel House. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Azubuike in at the 4-man position. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Utah trailing here. And here's Clarkson. Pass to House. Intercepted. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Shamet. And Whiteside with a block. Gay against Holiday. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's House. Clarkson, left side. Here he goes. Here's Azubuike.
When Dario is working this hard on the defensive end, it's key because his activity can make a real difference.
And it's Crowder missing. Utah shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. From deep, Gay. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Inside. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. To the middle. Shots good by Saric.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Clarkson outside. Gay finds Whiteside. Gay up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Shaman. Pass to Holiday. Here's Shaman. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Crowder from the arc. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gay outside. Here's Azubuike. Saric covers. Here's Shaman. Out to the right wing. Going inside. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Whiteside. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Whiteside's got his first points in this one.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Shaman. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. So Utah will take it the other way. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
McGee's shot is off. For Utah, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to House. Utah gets it back. Whiteside. Second chance effort. Not going to go that time. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Here's Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Gay. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Whiteside. Crowder against Gay. McGee with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Shaman. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. The Suns on top, up 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Conley, coming off a Suns make. Bogdanovich, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Mitchell against Booker. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Shot is up. Outside Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. For three, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Well, the Jazz shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. The three ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Out to the wing. From deep, Conley. Counted from distance.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
With the step back. Now Ayton. Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Off the mark there with a three. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Paul. Now Johnson. Defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley against Paul. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Lets the three fly. And Booker pulls it down.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Ayton. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't pulled off any in that regard.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Conley. Here's Gobert. The second effort. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Booker tries again, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Mitchell against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. 4-3. Rebound, Utah.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
First team foul.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul against Conley. Paul with it. 5 to shoot. Oh, they need this.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. This one was in the...
against the Suns to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. You've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. And here's Johnson outside. No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Out to Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Johnson outside. Here's the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Shot clock at 3. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. For 3, Bridges. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Paul with the ball. Here's the pass to Johnson. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 6.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Here he goes. And Doncic throws it down.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson sets the screen for Booker to the inside. It's good. 8 points for Johnson. Here's Doncic. 8 points for him. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Finney-Smith kicks to Bullock. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And they take the lead. 11 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Brunson. Doncic outside. He takes it in. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Booker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
And Doncic, here we go. Oh, got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Will it go? A shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Makes 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And so here's Phoenix. 8-point game. The drive by Paul. Here's Ayton. Paul looking around. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
the previous play is
certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Suns lead by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith into the power forward. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
The drive by Doncic. He kicks it to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. Off target with his three. Suns leading by 10. Paul against Powell. Booker, right side, fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Give them a hand and your Suns dancers dance team.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. The shot's good from Paul.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Howell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, when he's in rhythm, he's a threat to score from here. Gotta D-up Powell from the mid-range.
For 3, Booker drills it from outside. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Doncic against Bridges. Out to Doncic. Pass to Brunson. And taken away by Paul. And so they foul intentionally.
Jalen Brunson. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Suns' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Paul against Doncic. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Booker. Mavericks trail by 16. Powell, the pass to Brunson. Back to Powell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Powell's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker for the 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Brunson, the putback, and it's put back in by Powell.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Bridges a screen on Doncic. Booker in the corner. Launches a 3, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Doncic outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Brunson the pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. At the tip, and Doncic is right there. Doncic has got 12 in the game.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's the Phoenix. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. JaVale McGee is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story for Hardaway.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Dinwiddie dishes to Hardaway. And there's the drive. Here's Bertans. And the wide open shot from Green. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix leading by 17. Holiday surveying the floor. Crowder kicks to Holiday. The pass to Shamet. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Floats it up for Šarić.
Like the smarts by Šarić there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
Dinwiddie up top, guarded by Holiday. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Mavericks trail by 19. Right side, Green. Back to Marjanovic. Outside, Green. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Hardaway. Marjanovic passes to Bertans. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic kicks to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Holiday.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Mavericks on D, trailing by 19.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Passes it to Shamet.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
McGee is screen on Hardaway. Clock at 4. Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns leading by 17. Feeds to Šarić. It's Crowder on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Bertans got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. McGee in the corner. Back to Shamet. McGee is screen on Hardaway. And that one's good, Shamet. And the Suns lead by 17.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. Hardaway finds Green beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Doncic against Ayton. Fades back. Yes, that goes in. Ayton's got his third basket of the night right there.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Trains the three-pointer.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
To stop the run, Doncic. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wrapped.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Phoenix leading by 22 on the court for the Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock, Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. And so it's Dallas with him. Doncic looking it over. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Al Paul. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Booker for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating. That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Doncic with the bucket.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Paul outside. Right wing. Here's Ayton. Johnson in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 19. Doncic finds Brunson. Out to Doncic. Over Bridges. That one a little long. Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Brunson against Booker. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Fires for 3. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And an intentional foul right there.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Booker against Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Booker. The 3, down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to drop. His 5th miss. He's made 10 of 15. To the paint. Bullock dishes to Powell. And stolen by Booker.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Booker outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Johnson with the dunk.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Doncic against Paul. Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Shot from 12. No good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of this one was never in. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Now Denver's starting 5. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. He drops it from range.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA, Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Booker after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Just 5 to shoot. Paul finds Booker. Ayton, a screen on Barton. For 3, Booker. They get it back. Back to Paul. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Now here's Murray. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Takes it inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Long strides from Porter that time, just barreling his way inside.
Murray against Paul. And here's Johnson. The 3 is up. Outside Booker. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Paul with it. Checked by Murray. He got a piece of it. Barton against Paul. Right wing. Murray from outside. Hauled in by Paul. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. From deep, Johnson. And they'll get another chance. Ayton passes to Johnson. Outside Booker. And stolen by Murray. Here they come with numbers in transition. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. Jokic in the post. He's against Ayton.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Outside Paul. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Inside. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Booker knocks it down from distance.
Booker runs the floor so well. A terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Jokic with a screen on Paul. Pass to Barton. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Paul passes to Ayton. Paul against Murray. Here's Booker. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton passes to Booker. There's the triple. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
The kick out to Johnson. Murray against Paul. Here's Gordon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Murray against Paul. From deep, Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Johnson's got 6 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
it's Murray. Paul passes to Johnson. That three's off the mark.
Blocking foul called on Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Fires for three.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first answer.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker for three. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Murray against Paul. Back to Porter. Now here's Jokic. From the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Paul for three. Jokic grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Jokic the screen. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. For three, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul for Denver. They've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
You think about Jokic, maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
Outside for Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Paul with it. 5 points in the game. That bucket makes him 3 for 5. And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do 1 push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Ayton with it. Checked by Murray. Left side, Johnson. Bridges outside. Booker, pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. 4 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Bridges against Porter. Pass to Gordon. Right side, Porter. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Johnson.
And in the last 2 possessions, they painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basket.
Shows you the mobility of the big man there as Ayton's able to carve through the defense, and that forces them to be out of position.
taking 2 shots.
Ayton hits them both. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Murray. Offline with a 3. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Puts up a 3. And the Suns miss again. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Suns leading. 59 seconds left in the second period. Paul finds Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Denver has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. To stop the drought. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker with it. Barton covering. Pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. To the inside.
Out of the way!
Wow!
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
And Denver shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside Booker. Johnson a screen on Barton. Booker for 3. The shot misses. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Bryn Forbes. He's out there with Monte Morris. DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Jeff Green. And it's Najee in at the power forward position. Here's Shamet. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Oh, McGee with the block. Pass to Shamet. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Najee. And it's all tied up.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And here's McGee. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Cousins. Morris passes to Green. Back to Morris. Cousins with a screen on Holiday. Morris can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Crowder, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Yep, count it.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Shamet. Takes the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Shamet's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
Now Cousins. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. McGee with a steal. To the wing, right side. Here's Shamet. Into the lane. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Morris outside. There's the screen. Pass to Najee. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Holiday passes to McGee. 5 on the clock.
Denver foul. DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for McGee. Denver has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Holiday against Morris.
Suns foul. Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Nice shot by Morris.
Assisted.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now Holiday looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Shamet. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 8.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Morris passes to Cousins. Here's Forbes. And here's Cousins. Back to Forbes. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Shamet. Give him 8 points now. McGee, a screen on Morris. Throws it up high. Cousins with the steal. Here's the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Cousins just sensing there was going to be an opening and then found his man.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Holiday against Morris. Pass to Shamet. There's the 3. The shot won't fall. Here's Forbes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Suns leading. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Got it.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside Murray. The 3 is up. And Booker pulls it down. Well, the Suns shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Ball finds Ayton. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Paul for 3.
There's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helps out on defense and pesters the shooter.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Ayton with a screen. Now here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Suns missing.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Ball against Murray. It's Booker on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
Barton outside. The 3. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Bridges. For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Now here's Bridges. Booker with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The ball's knocked loose. And here are the Suns now. Fades away. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Jokic, good.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player, just calmly drops it off to the roller.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. .141 left to play in the 4th. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Outside Paul. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
From deep, Barton. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Murray finds Porter. Puts it up from 15. And too long on the shot.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Now Booker. So the Suns win it. A clean.
Oh, say does that.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Down low, here's Ayton. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Here's Mitchell, rejected by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell feeling it out a bit with the drive. Here's Gobert. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Bridges misses. And here's Utah. It's a 3-point game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Jazz for just a minute. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Booker. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Shoots the 3 with the putback. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Ball against Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich goes in. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
Ball against Conley. Booker outside. Bridges outside. The pass to Paul. Booker with the screen for Paul. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It's hard to figure out Chris Paul because he's so shifty off pick and rolls.
Mitchell outside. And he hits it to tie the game up. Mitchell's got 5.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Booker outside. Again, the miss by Booker. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Conley into the lane. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Rebound by Johnson. The Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. No good from Booker. Jazz have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mitchell outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Suns leading. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bridges. Banked in off the glass. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. He feeds it to Mitchell. And he converts the layup. 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell. Able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it.
The previous play is under review.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Booker outside. Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. No good from Booker.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bogdanovich inside, defended by Paul. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice up fake by Boyan. He just brings the whole bag of tricks.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Paul, right side. Johnson surveying the floor. Inside, Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich goes in. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Bogdanovich. Rebound by Johnson.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
To the paint. Tries from 7. And it's off the back rim. No good. Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Kicks to Mitchell. There's the drive. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jazz trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Ayton. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mitchell right side. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Out to Conley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Got that one up quick. And the Suns lead by 4.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
The drive by Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Clarkson looking for an opening. It's not going to go for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Sun.
19.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Rudy Gay, Clarkson is out there with Whiteside, and it's House in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Clarkson kicks to Azubuike. Back to Clarkson. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming up.
Utah trailing here.
Come on, get down and go jazz dancing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third.
Make some noise for the fans.
For the lead, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon. The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
And here's Holiday. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Crowder from outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Clarkson against Holiday. Whiteside, the pass to House. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Crowder goes in. Sharch finds McGee. Stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Jazz. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Holiday against Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gay.
Defensively, the way Crowder gets after it, he knows there will always be a role for him.
Sharch inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside the pass to House. He dishes it to Clarkson. Now here's Whiteside. Whiteside, a screen on Crowder. With 1 on the clock, another shot, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the pass to Shamet. A miss that time would have put him up.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Crowder dishes to McGee. And he finishes nicely on the layup. McGee's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Gay kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Three-pointer. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Shamet with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Whiteside, the pass to Azubuike. Here is House. He's covered by Shamet. Kicks it out to Gay. It's stolen by Sharch. to the middle. Stolen away. Clarkson up top. 1 second left. And the layup is good. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in its small forward. Now Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, good on the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Paul looking around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. And here's Booker from the arc. And no good that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Mitchell. Passes to Gobert. He kicks it to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. That 3 off the mark. The Suns trail. On the wing, Johnson. Bridges outside. Paul dishes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Conley. There's the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Paul passes to Johnson. Phoenix, no good that time either. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. O'Neal against Bridges. Pass to Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Booker outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Ball against Conley.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Ball against Conley. Shakes him. Rebounded by the Jazz. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. To the left wing, 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. That shot off. And Utah the other way now. Now here's Conley. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Ball against Conley. Johnson, a wide open look. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Mitchell missing.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Paul on the money. Now just a three-point Jazz lead.
This is the leadership you get with.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
It's all. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Paul against Doncic. Now here's Paul. The D's right on him. For three, Booker hits the trifecta.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Doncic on the wing is covered by Ayton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Doncic launches from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Doncic. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Powell. Brunson with it. And he drives in, lays it up, and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Offline with a three.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic against Paul. Into the lane. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
All right, rookies coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Maverick Dance Team.
Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Dallas again missing.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Bridges passes to Paul. Up top, Ayton. And he converts the layup. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Brunson against Paul. Doncic passes to Brunson. Launches it. Doncic, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
They get it back. The kick out to Paul. Ayton inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. It's scooped up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Doncic against Bridges. Can they get it? Doncic, good. Doncic has got his second basket on the night.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Bridges outside. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. And here's Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Bullock. There's 45 seconds left in the first. And here's Doncic outside. Got a hand on it. 3 on the clock. For 3. Again, Doncic missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
The Mavericks trailing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Doncic. From deep.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
Here's Ayton. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for Phoenix. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And so in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Bridges, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Booker. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now Booker. Three-pointer. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Now Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Bullock. On the take. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Good on the 13-footer.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Bridges against Doncic. Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Going inside. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played. Miscue there, hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Stolen by Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Johnson.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Booker against Doncic. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Brunson's got 5 now.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From deep, Johnson. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic with it. He's got 7. Pass to Finney-Smith. Tipped away. Stolen by Booker. Here's the break. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Doncic against Bridges. And here's Brunson from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Ayton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Bridges against Doncic. Here he goes. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Inside. Stolen by Ayton.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Paul. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Paul drives in. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
And it's Doncic missing. Three-pointer, Bridges. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. Suns. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Dwight Powell out there with Marquise Chris. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to Chris. Back to Hardaway. On target from range.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
And here's Saric. Let's go with a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Suns ball.
Crowder, the pass to Saric. Here's Shamet. Shot clock at 5. And McGee with the stuff.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Driving inside, over to the left wing. And it's Chris missing. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's Shamet on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. And now an 11-point Phoenix lead.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Down low. Here's Powell. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Powell's got his first 2 points.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Crowder outside. Pass to Shaman. From deep. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Saric. Here's Chris. And the layup falls.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area. Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Now here's Powell.
2 minutes remaining.
Bertans for 3. Good work defensively by Crowder. A second-round pick in 2014. Dinwiddie has certainly exceeded expectations, Doris.
Well, no doubt. He's really increased his range. This guy can hit big shots, whether it's coming off the catch or off the bounce. He's able to make plays for others. And this guy has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the league.
It's Chris with a drive. Pass to Bertans. The shot off that time. Good D by Payton. And they go to the intentional foul.
Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Shaman into the lane. Right side Payton. Pass to McGee. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
This, to me, is what you want from Elfrid Payton. Share the basketball, make your teammates feel good.
Dinwiddie against Payton. Banked it in off the glass. Dinwiddie's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Payton against Dinwiddie. Pass to McGee. Outside Payton. Here's Shaman. Shot clock at 3. Takes it inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway. Soft touch off the glass. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Payton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's McGee. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 12.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And so it's Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Paul. Blocked.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Outside Brunson. Powell outside. Pass to Doncic. Out to Powell. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. And the Suns' shooting is around 55% so far. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Brunson defending. Pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Fires the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And he comes up with a bucket. And the Suns lead by 14.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. On the break. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Bullock. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now here's Bridges. Defense is right there. Booker with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
Both free throws good from Booker. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 41%. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Man, showing some terrific range. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Dinwiddie against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
For Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie.
It's both from the stripe. 1:52 left in the 4th.
Watch Chris.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
14 fouls.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And he makes all 3. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Brunson misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Bridges against Brunson. Outside Booker, 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep. Johnson. Outside Brunson with the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brunson against Booker. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Both free throws good from Booker. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Dinwiddie, right side. Pass to Bullock. Shoots from 12. Misses there. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to...
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Tip-off goes to Denver. Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And Murray, here we go.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
From 18 feet away, and stolen by Murray. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Jokic against Ayton. It's stolen by Johnson.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And here's Booker from the arc. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Murray, here we go. And they double up Murray. And Jokic wide open, he shoots. This ball grabs the miss. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Murray surveying the D to the paint and taken away by Johnson. Booker the pass to Bridges. Now Johnson. Over to the wing. Paul kicks to Booker. This one for three. Rebound by Murray. Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Phoenix?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
He let it fly, and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep.
How about that smooth shot from the arc from Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes it inside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know, even when the defense is a little handsy, Gordon is a pro at completing these drives.
Paul passes to Booker. And it's sent back by Jokic. Porter finds Jokic. Back to Porter. Spins. Murray outside. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Here's Murray.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Porter pulls it in.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Second team foul.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Paul outside. Booker right side. Ayton inside. He's against Jokic. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 6 points.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing. Playing really efficient basketball.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The kick out to Porter. Wide open look here for Murray. A putback. Jokic. Great positioning on the putback.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Paul looking over the floor. Johnson for three. The shot comes out. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets ahead.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Denver.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
Hey, yo, right here.
For 3, Booker. Denver grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and 2, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Shot clock at 2. That one off the back iron and out. The Suns trailing. Booker in the corner. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson finds Booker. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Into the lane, over Paul. Passes it to Jokic for 3. And again, Denver no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Ayton, and it's sent back by Jokic. Murray left side. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 7.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Paul outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Murray. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way.
I got yours.
The drive by Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Going inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
To the wing right side. Ayton inside. Jokic defending. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Paul outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. It's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Ayton, the pass to Johnson, and it's blocked by Gordon. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Barton outside, and it's Jokic in the corner. Jokic with the screen on Johnson. Deep 2 from Murray. Misses off the right iron.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
No coverage that time.
Assisted by
Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Here's Murray driving inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Fires the 3. Paul outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. He kicks to Paul. Booker looking around. Shoots over Barton. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. He nails it, and we're tied up.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself.
So the clock runs out with... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On Phoenix, looking at who they've got on the floor. We've got Payne, Jay Crowder out there with Dario Saric, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the 2.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Morris outside. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. A 2-point game. Unloads. A second chance effort. McGee's shot is off. Stolen by McGee. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Morris looking over the floor. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. And the wide open shot from Morris. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Shamet. Hits it from 3-point range. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A 3 from Morris. Offensive rebound. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shamet gets to Saric. The pass to Crowder. Shamet on the wing. Lets it go. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Here's Forbes driving the lane. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing. Again, Phoenix.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Steps back. Astonagi. Now the feed to Forbes. Will it go? He can't hit that time.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The kick out to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Payne dishes to McGee. Out to Payne from the arc. Forbes with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 10. And Green now, top of the key. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Morris, no good.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Here's Payne. Another three for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
So a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And they'll get another chance. McGee, the pass to Saric. Shamet on the wing. Lets the three fly. The shot by Saric, no good. The Nuggets trail by 16. A three from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Phoenix.
McGee in the high post. Saric outside. Another three for Phoenix.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. No good from the wing. And so it's Phoenix with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 16. They've got DeMarcus Cousins. Monte Morris is out there with Green. It's Najee in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Paul. And here is Johnson. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Lock at 6. Here's Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Chris Paul oozes with confidence, especially when he's got the mid-range game working for himself. He'll take every opportunity to stroke it from there.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Najee, good.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Back to Paul. Booker left side. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Najee. Rebound by the Suns. Paul's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Ayton. Fades. That shot off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Green. He takes it in. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And taken away by Paul. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. In the corner, it's Bridges. Bangs home the trifecta. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Paul for three. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. The Nuggets trail by 16. Green, the pass to Najee. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Johnson.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
6 on the shot clock. Booker with no one around lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Suns lead by 16.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Forbes. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, Forbes showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Paul against Morris. Ayton kicks to Johnson. The long distance three is buried.
3 points.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For three, Forbes. Good on the three-point shot.
Right back at you, Forbes, with that stroke of his. Never backs away from pulling the trigger at the other end.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one.